So as we bring our focus to our breath, the breath moves us inwards. We connect to our bodies and we feel the divine that moves through us, downwards from above our crown and upwards from below, from Mother Earth, from Gaia. And as we increasingly relax into this flow, as we breathe into our heart space and feel our heart softening, we allow the heart energy to flow through our circle, connecting us all together in oneness. And as you feel this connection, we also connect through our higher mind, just above our heads. And so we find ourselves connected, high heart and higher mind, through this circle. And as we breathe more deeply, more slowly, as more tension releases from our physical vessel, we feel an expansion in our consciousness. As our consciousness expands, so we connect into the web of light around this planet, from all the star seeds and light workers. And we are all connected in this web of light through our higher selves, and for many through our human self also, for we are always embodying more and more of the divine self into the physical vessel, becoming our temple, a temple filled with light. The body also becomes divine. It returns to its divine self, the divine blueprint, as the light of soul integrates into the physical vessel. And as you experience these energies we are all receiving, so the experience within you grows and expands, becomes so much more tangible. For even on the physical plane, the higher dimensional energies are both with us within the earth, constantly being sent, whether we are aware of them or not. We all receive according to one's capacity. And as we let go more and more of bodily tensions, the mind slows, the emotions come into balance, and the heart continues to soften as it receives the divine love and light which surrounds us all. So we learn simply to rest in the light and love of Source, to come into our beingness, to be present in this now moment, the eternal now, where our true awareness lies. And we feel, I am. And we each feel how our own frequency is rising, assisted by the energy of the group and by the Arcturians, many beings of light that are with us, working with our aura, working with their energies to bring us into greater balance and alignment. And perhaps you feel the oneness through this connection, the oneness of life, the oneness with Gaia, and possibly oneness with yourself. For we cannot come into oneness if we are not whole within oneself. So let us be with this in this meditation. As you move more deeply within, as you become more centered, feel or sense or imagine the golden light within your hearts, may be tinged with rose, with emerald, with diamond. And from your soul star above your heads, streams of golden light flow through your aura, entering into your bodies, into your hearts, into your being, your beingness. And we become more aware of the light within, the light that we receive, and the light surrounding us. tensions continue to fall from your body. And as you become more centered, more aligned, the need to do, to change, to get disappears. And you find within that stillness, within your deepest beingness, where you find peace, bliss, and freedom. The freedom to simply be present to whatever is within. In order to come into greater oneness, greater wholeness, we must reclaim all the parts of ourselves which we have discarded, rejected, forgotten. Your soul is very present, both above your head and within your heart space. Allow yourselves in the passage of time through this incarnation to allow your soul, your awareness, to show to you all the parts of self that you have left behind, all the experiences that you rejected, all the judgments of self that you did not like to look at. Allow them all to return to you. Bring your shadow into the light and feel great love and compassion for these fragments of self. Bring them back with love, tenderness, kindness, and caring. And so gradually we bring back into the light of self all that we did not wish to see, to acknowledge. And we view these parts of self from the higher perspective of the heart. For the heart does not judge, and it is always in peace, because it is simply in allowance of whatever is. It's like threads of light. Return, moving back into greater wholeness within. Try not to judge. It needs no words. For guilt, shame, anger, and so on. These are not emotions of the high heart of higher consciousness, but they are the very human aspects of yourself, which we need to embrace to become part of who I am. To return back into oneness. To be whole. And to be able to be free to move into higher consciousness. I am love. I am a being of light. And I embrace with love, with compassion, all aspects of self which I chose to reject. And perhaps memories flow through the different phases of your life, from your childhood onwards. And in each memory, there is something to see, to learn, to allow transmutation. As we gradually transform all parts of self, we own the whole of who we are, who we have been, and who we will be. I am. And you feel the presence of the many beings of light, bringing their energies to us. And let us now look into past lives. The many lives we have had, the many situations we have endured. You do not need to know what they are. but you have the intention to take back into your wholeness and oneness. In ancient times, there were many powers, spiritual powers, which we once had, which we can now take back into the oneness of self, of who I am. Maybe memories may come to you. Perhaps even memories of how you were persecuted and harmed for these abilities, which has now left fear within you, fear of persecution, of harm, and so on. So perhaps you created energetic blocks within you. Perhaps you feel them through your spine. Let us once again call to the fire dragons, in their Christ consciousness, to burn through all these blocks that we hold within the body. Burning through lower emotions, for as we accept all parts of self, all experiences, through the energy of acceptance, the fire can transmute it back into light from where it came. Allow the flames to burn the fire of transmutation. And so resistance begins to soften and dissolve. Your I am presence grows stronger. Your solar plexus fills with the golden light of the sun. And this fire of transmutation, as you relax into it, breathe it in, allow it to flow, becomes blissful throughout your body, the blissful experience of transformation. Feel how it heals. Allow it to flow. There is nothing you need to change, to fix. All is perfect as it is. And through this dragon fire, we become increasingly more perfect, more pure, more divine. Not in the timing of the ego, but divine timing. For all is perfect as it is in any moment, in the eternal now. There is nothing to think about, nothing to do, simply to be, to allow, and to surrender. And such freedom and expansion comes as you surrender. So be at peace within as you gradually begin to open your eyes. Be aware of your aura, the chakras above your head and your earth star below your feet.